Hi, I'm Jana from Spiral Stabilization UK. Welcome to this follow along video of our basic 11 exercises that you can over time progress to intermediate and advanced. So we are focusing more on the beginner's level. The exercises, as you very know, spiral stabilization exercises are amazing for treatment and prevention of back pain and spinal disorders. So if you are suffering from chronic pain or disc herniation or scoliosis, lordosis, even joint pain and neck pain or even migraines, headaches, these are great for you. We will stick to the basics. If you are suffering from disc herniation or you are in a lot of pain, try to perform the exercises. Please stick to doing the exercises with straight legs. Those who have chronic pain, you can follow along with me and slightly bend your knees. If the exercises are causing you any pain or discomfort, just try to avoid that exercise completely. And you can go at your own pace. You don't have to keep up with me and just perform fewer reps rather than doing exactly the same amount of repetitions that I'm doing. All right, so let's get started. And we start with slightly bending the knees, keeping the shoulder above the hip, up, glutes engaged, abdominal wall engaged, and we go into our scales exercise. Breathe in on the way down, exhaling on the way up, palms facing up. Also aligning the head, chin in, making the back of the neck long, looking at the pelvis on the way down, and then exhaling on the way up. And a few more reps. Now quarter turning, so same exercise sideways, scales, or it's our waiter exercise. So relaxing here, keeping the feet hip width as usual, and knee is slightly bending the knees. Come up into straight legs, leveling pelvis, engaging abdominal wall. Arm goes up over into the same position. Elbows slightly to the side, not completely by the body. Inhaling, exhaling on the way up. And try to achieve long elongation traction on the way up. So as if you have a string at the back of the head or top of the head, it's pulling you up to decompress the spine, make it longer. And roughly 5 or 6 reps. One more. And we do same exercise on the other side, so half a turn around, relaxing here, slight bend in the knees, come up, engage glutes, level the pelvis, and 2, four. Here try to have your shoulder, elbow, middle finger straight line, not taking the middle finger too far back, passing the elbow. And a few more. And last one more, and then we quarter turning, back facing the exercise court. So one more turn, we have our scales exercise in all 4 directions. So starting with slightly bending the knees again, come up into upright position, ear, shoulder, hip, ankle all in the straight line. And then get a nice stretch. You can lengthen the arms or keep them slightly bent. If you actually hear pushing your hands, pressing your hands into your legs, you're going to straight away feel much more engagement in your lower abdominal muscles. So here as you start, press, feel the lower abs up into exhale. And let's do a couple more. And after our scales, favorite circles. So arms by the body, starting with arms sideways, palms of the hands up. Here you can relax the shoulders, bring the chin in. You can slightly bend the knees and then lengthening from the arms, circling motion down on exhale. Up, inhale, chin in, exhaling down, trying to still lengthen your waist. Try to make it very long on the way down. And 2 more. Let's try another 2, but with reaching up, so lengthen, so as if you're reaching up to the sky, reach, 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 maintain the length of the torso, and then on the way down, circle, and one more long one, reach, 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 keep the torso long, and exhale to your lower abs on the way down. Well, one more. It's never enough circles. Okay, perfect. After standing routine, we always go back into kneeling. So grab yourself a mat and we go kneeling down. Okay. And we continue in the same direction. Facing away from the bands, lower leg straight, turn the big toe pointing in, right angle in your knee, so your hip is above your knee. And starting here with one hand on your hip, the other hand on your upper thigh. On your upper thigh, you press down, pull the hip up and back, and pushing this hand into your leg, so you lift yourself up into more traction, decompression, and then you keep the torso long. And let's actually do our arrow exercise, so arms down instead of scale, so we change the movement. That's 1, and we want at least 5 reps. 2, tightening glutes here, leveling the pelvis, and 3, 4, 5, and if you can kneel a bit more, let's do another 5 by dynamic movement. So coming forward, careful as you go forward, do not arch your lower back, please, so don't go too far forward. And 3, 4, and 5. Usually 10 reps total. It's quite a lot of reps, so do fewer here. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing, just do fewer reps. You can go slower at your own pace. And again, let's do 5 static movements, so keeping the hip above the knee, and then we do 5 dynamics, so 2, everything as in standing position, nice and tall and upright. 4, one more, 5. Okay, and now 5 dynamic motions, and 1. Still keeping yourself upright here. Careful that as you go forward into the dynamic movement, you're not leaning forward or you're not leaning back. And a couple more. Great. 10 reps is great. And now we go back up standing as we've been kneeling for a while, and we do our single arm exercises. So we're gonna need that later. We'll do more kneeling. Always after standing routine, we wanna do kneeling exercises. So let's go single arm. Just take one arm off, and we start. You can again bend your knee slightly and come up into this position where you've got elbow below the shoulder, palm of the hand is facing up, so our book exercise. And actually we're just keeping it simple today, everything with both feet on the floor, but you know you can do your progressions. with, for example, having one foot on the floor, stepping forward, lifting knee up. So feel free to do your progressions here if you much more intermediate or advanced. This is more like a beginner's kind of routine, stripping it back to the basics. And I never I always lose my count of reps, so we're aiming for, let's say, six or 8 reps. So this routine is not very long, so I think you can do quarter turn. So quarter turning and follow the band. If the band is on your left hand, then do quarter turn to your left. Bend on the side, relax your arm here, and let's do our diagonal movement. So lift your arm up so it's parallel to the ground, up and over. And you've got diagonal movement here. Make sure you're keeping the ribs down, head aligned, and inhale down, 2. We want again here roughly six reps. And 3. Nice exhale and tractioning, lengthening the spine up. 4, 5. You can add the other arm as well if you want, just to make the movement more effective. And I'm sure we have 6 reps, so quarter turn after this, and follow your arm, do quarter turn to your left again, so it's easy to do the full round. And we have single arm circles, so leveling the pelvis here, stabilize everything, keep it strong. Arm sideways and up. Now chin in. You can slightly bend the knees, and then on exhale, keeping shoulder above the hip. Breathe out on the way down. And 3, 4, 5, 6. Quarter turning, and let's do here movement to lengthen the entire spine. So from the side, we go sideways and up. The hand is here above the head. Palm of the hand is facing your head, and then relax and breathe out, exhale. In case you have a shoulder problem here, you don't have to go all the way up above. You can keep it low, just here in front of your chest instead. And a few more reps. So we've got this movement done. I think that's 6 again, 1 more, and then now quarter turning, we back at the beginning, we switch the band, and then we do all 4 directions with the other arm all the way around. So inhaling here, exhale up. Remember here again, elbow is below the shoulder, and palm of the hand facing up, nice and straight wrist. 3, head aligned as if you have a string here at the back of the hand. It's pulling you up into nice elongation and traction. Couple more. Feet are, like always, nice and parallel, and you want to have your body weight equally spread between the big toe, little toe, and the heel, so middle of the foot. Okay, quarter turning, right hand, we're turning right, feet parallel. And now we had the diagonal move. You can add the other arm as well. So palm of the hand is facing forward. Careful for anyone who's hypermobile that you're not hyperextending the elbows, but keep slight bend in the elbow. Okay, and 6, quarter turn, and we have circles, arm up, so you can go back, but careful it doesn't arch your back, so sideways and up is better, chin in. You can again bend your knees slightly, so we stretch more lower back. And here keeping the shoulder even on the way down, just try to avoid coming forward, so shoulder above the hip on the way down. And last one. Okay, and one more. Quarter turn sideways. We have our move, India move here. So palm of the hand facing your head. Keep the legs here straight. This exercise is done with straight legs. 2, relax your arm. Inhale, you want to exhale here, lengthen yourself up. 5 and 6, one more. I've been exercising already on the beach, so yeah, you can see how sweaty I am already. Okay, all right. I think we're done, definitely 6, and after standing we go kneeling again. So put the other band on, grab your mat. I'm just gonna get my sarong, or grab a towel if you're on the beach or somewhere nice like I am now. And we do our samurai move. So you want to kneel sideways to your exercise band, and this lower leg is straight, big toe pointing in, and place this leg towards your attachment, but you don't want to place the foot too far where your hip would be behind the other. So you might need to adjust this leg to bring it forward to keep your hips straight facing forward. And now one hand on the hip, like we had with our fencer, the previous kneeling exercise, hand on the thigh. And now you pull your hip up and back to give yourself a bit of a stretch. You push into your leg to help yourself traction up. And let's do our A side arrow movement up here. And careful not to protrude the ribs, so keeping the ribs down. 1 and 2, and we'll do again 5 static, 5 dynamic moves. So if 10 is too many for you, just do fewer. You can do them slower. And I think that 3 or 4, I lost my count again while I'm talking. And now 5 more that we make it dynamic. So lengthen up, elongate, elongate, and now follow the knee, but careful not to lean sideways or forward. Keep yourself very much vertical and upright here. And elongation, 2, 3, 4, and one more, 5. Great. Okay, now we do half a turn around, same on the other side. So kneeling, big toe pointing in, this lower leg nice and straight. Careful to avoid bringing the leg in, so keep it out. Adjust the front leg so your hips are nice and straight, facing forward. And we push off the hips, pull the hip up and back. Here you want to have your hip above the knee. Careful not to have your hip to the side. And side arrow movement behind the back, so arm up and over. If you can't go over due to shoulder problem, you can do the move facing forward, but with the arm in front instead of going behind the back. So 2, again 5 static, 5 dynamic, and 3. 4, one more. Okay, and now 5 more dynamic moves, and 1. Keeping yourself upright. And last one, 5. Excellent. And we stand up now as we've done kneeling exercises. And we do now our leg exercises. Leg exercises are usually done with poles, but because I don't have my poles, I'm going to do them without. So if you are at home, please do use your poles, either just to support you to stand in a good, nice and upright position. It helps you with balance, keep your scapula, shoulder blades in a nice fixed position. I'm gonna just improvise here and do the same without the sticks, and let's just keep it simple. Let's do only just 6 reps each side. So one knee up, you tightening glutes on the standing leg, toes down, heel up, knee slightly bent, engage glutes, abdominal wall, and I'll use my arms just to do the movement like you are used to if you're doing spinal mobilization with your poles. If not, then just keep them with your poles still. Don't use your arms and just focus on only the leg motion. Okay, so you've got few options, either being still, focusing on the legs movement, or adding your arms, spine mobilization. And I'll just use my arms here to mobilize both sides, right and left. And I think we have 6 reps, definitely. So 6 on the other side. 1, 2. As you put your toes down, exhale, keep the hips straight, facing forward. You can push off the toes to lift yourself into that elongation traction. And when you have 6 reps, we do knee flexion, so just heel as if you're bringing heel to your bum. Let's do 6 as well. And the other one, of course, it's easier if you have your poles here, just to balance. Okay, one more. Now, not one more, sorry, another 10. And I'm thinking ahead. All right, sideways with your outside leg. And again, 6 reps. 1, 2, toes forward. Here, trying to keep the hips straight. 3, 4, and 6. I'm doing fewer today. You can bring this one in front. And now the inside leg does the same movement, abduction leg to the side. Fewer reps today, so our routine is not too long. And you can always do, of course, more reps. I usually do around 10, but it depends what level you are. If you're starting with these, do fewer reps and then just gradually build it up. You can do 5, 6, 8, up to 10 reps. I think we have definitely 6. And now our ballerina movement. So if you can lift your knee up, and then we go across, straightening the knee, straightening the leg. 3, 4, 5, 6. The other one. 3, 4. You want to fully extend the knee. Perfect. Okay, now you can either do half a turn, do the same on the other side, or do a quarter turn, which I will do. Doesn't matter which direction follows next. Okay, and same here, like we did facing your attachment. Lifting the knee up, now tightening glutes on the standing leg. Toes down, heel up, knee bend here, leveling the pelvis. Make sure you're not arching your lower back here. Straight hips, not rotating and elongating. 2, 3, 4, and nice spine mobilization with it if you can, if you've done these before. Okay, I think we have 6. And switch. Five and 6. Do check your hips from time to time that you're not rotating. And now knee extension. We had knee flexion before, now extend. 3, 4. Fully extend the knees, so we're here engaging the quads, stretch the hamstrings. Before we were doing the opposite. We were working hamstrings, lengthening the quads. Perfect. And once we have 6, one more last direction, so quarter turn. And the other side. Outside leg first, knee up, leg to the side, toes down. Here we have straight leg, so straight knee, straight hips, facing forward, not rotating anywhere. 3, 4, 5. It's definitely better for the leg exercises to do more than 6 reps. Bring the foot in front so you perfect your exercise technique by the last rep. 2, 3. And 6. And now our ballerinas. Knee up, across. 6 and switch, and the other one. Perfect, well done. So all leg exercises done in all 4 directions. And now I'll do one more exercise for myself, as I've been hiking yesterday and I need to stretch my legs. So exercise at the end, which is not for disc herniation, okay, only for those who are chronic, with chronic pain and not with disc herniation. It's my favorite, just to nicely stretch the back of the legs, and we combine it with circles, so we stretching the entire vertical chain. So one foot in front, we go up with the arms as if you're doing your circle, and now we continue all the way down. You can lift your toes up, flexing the foot to feel the stretch in the back of the leg, and then we go vertebra by vertebra all the way up. And again, a few more. Down, vertebra by vertebra. 3, and let's do 4 reps. That will be enough. So as if you're doing small circle first, and then you continue with a big one down. And now switch legs, one foot in front, weight on the back leg, chin down, and then now toes up, stretch the back of the leg. 2, 3, 4. Amazing, amazing. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this. You're feeling much better like I am. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon again. Thank you. Bye.